Old White Sulphur Spring Cemetery is a historic burial site tucked away on a gravel road within Pickwick Landing State Park in Hardin County, Tennessee. Before the completion of the Pickwick Landing Dam in 1938, the area functioned as a vital riverboat hub and a network of self-sufficient farming communities like Counts, Riverton, and Waterloo. Dating back to the 1840s, the landing served as a critical commerce point. Steamboats braved the shallow, treacherous Tennessee River to load cotton timber and livestock for transport to distant markets. The region earned its unique name when a local postmaster and fan of Charles Dickens named the post office after the Pickwick Papers, a title that eventually extended to the landing, the dam, and the lake itself. Daily life revolved around the fertile bottomlands and the river, where families relied on mule-powered ferries for transportation. The landscape was forever altered when the Tennessee Valley Authority purchased over 63,000 acres for the reservoir, displacing roughly 500 families, and submerging several settlements that now exist only as lost towns beneath the lake's surface. While high-ground sites like the Old White Sulphur Cemetery were spared from the flooding, the rest of the former construction site was eventually transferred to the state in 1969, officially creating the Pickwick Landing State Park that stands today. The cemetery serves as a preserved record of the early settlers and pioneer families such as the Birds, Fields, and Smiths, among others. While the Tennessee Valley Authority relocated many nearby graves to avoid the flooding of the reservoir in the 1930s, this particular cemetery remains in its original location on higher ground. Visitors will find a mix of professionally carved Victorian headstones featuring intricate symbolism like the open books or cut tree trunks with older stones and more primitive headstones. Today, the site is recognized by a Daughters of the American Revolution plaque honoring the pioneer men and women buried there, many of whom have descendants still living in the Hardin County area today. According to historical surveys and local records, the Old White Sulphur Cemetery at Pickwick Landing State Park contains approximately 32 documented graves, with a full survey by the Tennessee Genealogical Web Project identifying 29 specific burial records. While the cemetery dates back to 1835, many of the interments occurred during the 19th century, representing the early pioneer families of Hardin County. I hope you enjoyed this cemetery walk through history. Thank you for watching.